Welcome back to Next Bike World, your number one destination for everything fast, fun, and two-wheeled. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a machine that's been turning heads and raising pulses for years. Yep, we're talking about the 2025 Yamaha YZF R3. The baby of Yamaha's R series sport bike family that packs way more punch than you would expect from a 321cc engine. If you're new to the world of supersport motorcycles or just looking for a lightweight machine with serious pedigree, the 2025 R3 might just be your perfect ride. Let's get into it. So, what's new with the 2025 model? At first glance, you might think Yamaha kept things relatively the same, and to be fair, they haven't done a complete overhaul. But look a little closer, and you'll start to see that this year's R3 refines what was already a winning formula, making it sharper, sleeker, and even more rider-friendly. The design of the 2025 R3 is every bit as aggressive as its bigger siblings like the R6 and R1. Inspired directly by Yamaha's MotoGP DNA, the front end features a central air intake that mimics the styling found on the R1. The LED headlights have been slightly redesigned for a more piercing, focused appearance, giving the front fascia a clean yet deadly look. The fairings are aerodynamic and flow beautifully into the fuel tank, which itself has been slightly reshaped to better accommodate the tucked-in, race-style riding position. The tail section remains sharply pointed, maintaining the compact and aggressive look the Spike is known for. Yamaha has paid attention to the finer details, too. The 2025 R3 comes with new colorways, including a stealthy matte black with neon blue accents, a bold red and white GP edition, and the ever-popular Team Yamaha blue. These aren't just cosmetica, they're eye-catching enough to turn heads, whether you're parked at the Cafe Tilde copyright or carving corners on the back roads. Now, let's talk performance. At the heart of the 2025 R3 is the same high-revving 321cc liquid-cooled, inline twin-cylinder engine that has proven itself time and again, producing around 42 horsepower at 10,750 revolutions per minute and 29.6 Nm of torque at 9,000 revolutions per minute. This engine delivers smooth, predictable power across the rev range. Whether you're commuting through the city or hitting the twisties on the weekend, the R3 has enough grunt to keep things exciting while still being forgiving enough for new riders. Throttle response is crisp, and Yamaha has fine-tuned the EQ mapping to ensure a more linear power delivery. The bike's 6-speed transmission is paired with a slipper clutch, which significantly reduces rear-wheel hop under aggressive downshifting. For a 300-class sport bike, this is a big deal. It adds a touch of professionalism to your riding, whether you're tackling your favorite canyon road or dipping into the occasional track day. One of the most impressive aspects of the R3 has always been its balance and handling, and the 2025 model only improves on that. Up front, we've got 37mm kib-inverted forks, offering excellent rigidity and feel. At the rear, there's a preload adjustable monoshock that gives a comfortable ride while still keeping things tight in the corners. The chassis remains lightweight and responsive, allowing you to flick the bike through tight bands with absolute confidence. The overall curb weight of just 375 pounds, or about 169 kilograms, makes the R3 feel nimble and agilely perfect for newer riders who are still building muscle memory and technique, yet still entertaining enough for experienced riders who know how to push it to the edge. Braking duties are handled by a 298mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc, both with dual-channel ABS as standard. The brakes are strong and progressive, offering good initial bite and great modulation, perfect for real-world street riding where you want as much predictability as possible. ABS kicks in smoothly when needed, providing that extra layer of safety. Let's talk ergonomics for a minute. The R3 strikes a great balance between sport and comfort. The clip-on handlebars are positioned slightly above the triple clamp, making for a more relaxed, upright riding position compared to full-on supersport machines. The seat height comes in at a manageable 30.7 inches, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. The foot pegs are rear set but not uncomfortably so, giving you a sporty stance without destroying your knees on longer rides. Whether you're commuting, weekend riding, or hitting the track, The 2025 R3 feels natural and accommodating. Another area where the 2025 model shines is in its updated technology and instrumentation. The digital LCD display has been upgraded with better contrast and readability, even under harsh sunlight. It includes a gear position indicator, fuel economy readings, a clock, dual trip meters, and all the basics you'd expect from a modern sport bike. Yamaha hasn't gone overboard with rider aid, so that's intentional. The R3 is about learning how to ride, not about hiding behind electronics. Still, the essentials like ABS and a refined EQ mapping make it a smart, well-rounded package. Fuel efficiency remains one of the R3's hidden superpowers, with real-world fuel economy averaging around 56–60 miles per gallon, or about 24–26 kilometers per liter. You'll be spending more time riding and less time filling up. And thanks to the 3.7-gallon fuel tank, you can expect a range of over 200 miles on a single fill-up, making it a practical option even for longer weekend tours. And we haven't even talked about how fun this bike is. The R3 revs high, sounds great thanks to its twin-cylinder engine configuration, and offers that classic sport bike feel at legal, real-world speeds. It gives you the illusion of going fast without actually needing to do 150 miles per hour, and that's something a lot of riders, especially in urban areas, can appreciate. So, what's the price tag on all this lightweight fun? The 2025 Yamaha R3 starts at around $5,699 in the US. That's extremely competitive when you consider the level of engineering, build quality, and brand heritage that comes with this machine. Yamaha has made the R3 not just affordable, but a smart long-term investment. With minimal maintenance costs and excellent reliability, this is a bike you can buy, learn on, grow with, and still enjoy even as your skills progress. If you're wondering how the R3 stacks up against the competition, think Kawasaki Ninja 400, KTM RC 390, or even the CF Moto 300. The R3 might not be the most powerful on paper, but it delivers one of the best total packages. It combines Japanese reliability, predictable handling, aggressive styling, and real-world usability better than almost anything else in the lightweight sport bike category. Let's also not forget Yamaha's impressive aftermarket support. From performance exhausts to suspension upgrades and track day plastics, the R3 community is huge and thriving. Whether you want to customize your ride or keep it stock, there's no shortage of inspiration and parts out there. In a world full of oversized machines and horsepower wars, the Yamaha R3 stands as a reminder that you don't need big displacement to have big fun. It's approachable without being boring, stylish without being flashy, and capable without being intimidating. For newer riders looking to enter the supersport world, or veterans who want a reliable, everyday machine that still brings a grin to their face, the 2025 Yamaha R3 hits a sweet spot that few bikes in this class can match. So, is the 2025 Yamaha R3 worth your attention? Absolutely. Whether it's your first bike or your next lightweight toy, this little rocket continues to prove that sometimes, less is more. Thanks for riding with us today on Next Bike World. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth motorcycle reviews, and drop a comment below. Would you ride the R3, or are you eyeing one of its rivals? Either way, keep the rubber side down and ride safe. Catch you in the next one.